Yeah.
So in that same vein, what would be your biggest tips or your advice to dads for those moms who don't necessarily want to co-parent, don't necessarily want to communicate? Because that can be extremely frustrating for dads.
Um, you got to keep trying. You can't give up, because if you give up, that's going to be your downfall.
Mm-hmm.
So again, it goes back to the consistency. Even if she doesn't want to communicate, even if she doesn't want to get along with you, the more that you, and I know it can be tedious or burdensome to text her every day or every other day. Hey, can I see my child? Can I see my child? But the more you're doing that, and that we can show those screenshots or those text messages that this father has diligently asked mother to see the child, and she has been resisting, it works in your favor. So although it could be just a simple text, can I see my child today? Sometimes they don't even respond back. Sometimes we find out that mother has him on the block list, which is even, that much more, ridiculous. But I tell my clients, be consistent. If you really want to fight for your child, because I promise you, your child is at home, like I was, that minor child, wondering, do my dad love me enough to fight for me? Will he give up if mom
Yeah.
keeps resisting? And I can tell you that child is waiting for dad to continue the fight.
Yeah, that's a big thing too, because I have dads who come to me that they start out, and I always say, if she's not responding, you shouldn't send more than one short text message. I don't need you to send a novel. I don't need you to
Right.
send anything that she's going to argue as harassment. It's going to be
Right.
a very
Or
direct
stalking.
question.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I want it to be a very direct question once a day. And so if it's once a day, hey, can we set something up for me to see our child, or me to come pick her or him up?
Hmm.
And what guys do a lot of times is that you go a week, you go 10 days with no response, and then it becomes a once a week thing.
Hmm.
And then it becomes an every other week thing.
Yep.
And then it becomes like, let's just say one of your visitation is Zoom visits, and she's
Hmm.
messing with it and not getting on the Zoom visits. You stop showing up. All it takes is they're going to run in there and say, hey, so twice in the month of January he reached out. That's it.
Yep.
We logged on to the Zoom visit on this date, and he
Yeah.
wasn't on there.
Hmm.
So you have to keep trying, and you have to be tactful about it, because it can be a very emotional thing. But
Absolutely.
if you're very matter of fact and you're very polite and you ask once a day, they can run in there. He's harassing her. He's harassing her. I have no problem reading that transcript off to the court. And where's
A-
the harassment, Your Honor?
Absolutely.
This is just her being non communicative.
Yeah. Absolutely.